Hello, my name is Abe. Today we're going to be taking a look at Riftstorm. Now, I would start at the main menu so you can get the title of the game. Unfortunately, cutscenes are not replayable, so we're doing this live. Hopefully the volume is also correct. I can't check because the cutscene happens live. You know what? Just in case, I have the volume mixer right here ready to go. I skipped the cutscene! Cutscenes are not replayable. Okay, well, now we're confused. I hit the wrong button. All right, well, why would you make your cutscene not replayable? Also, I didn't read that, what was happening. I can't believe we're here, look at this. Dug 1,000 feet into the rock, 2,000 on-base personnel. And they say have real rifts to close, uninstall, reinstall. I think this is an online game, so my profile probably doesn't let me replay the cutscene. I don't really know what this is. I think it's going to be like a looter, a tactical, cooperative looter shooter roguelite, bullet hell. It's got some of those similar elements, but hey, it's a demo. I have it. I installed it. Let's check it out. I have the ability to shoot. I have also a variety, automatically reloading when I'm not doing anything. I have a variety of abilities, and we're on base. Whatever that is. I really wish I had figured out what the story was before we started.
The Jupiter Council would like to congratulate all Cabin 41 staff on
when you're ready, join us in the auditorium. While there's also a voiceover happening that I don't understand and I can't listen to because I'm reading the tutorial. Everyone's here, great, we can start. Welcome to the Center of Rift and Lithonic Advancement. Oh no, something's gone wrong. I can't skip the dialogue either. This base is one of the few sites on Earth that can house ...
Containment breach detected. Stand by.
This woman's hair is right in front of the fan, it looks like. Did you just list every game genre you could think of? Well, the screenshots from this game on Steam showed it kind of being like a tactical bullet hell shooter, looter shooter style. Am I supposed to shoot? Cooperative. And if it's a looter shooter, then it probably has varying elements of, you know, randomness involved. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Right now, we're fighting ghosts. Interact.
This facility will now initiate
We interact.
Containment protocols for mythic designation M0031. Attention. Lockdown and containment protocols for mythic designation M0031.
I'm not sure. All right, you know what? Just put her out of her misery. Pick your upgrade. So this is what I mean when I say kind of like a roguelite element, where we're gonna have upgrades that we can pick up over the course of a run, and it's gonna have bullet hell elements, but it's also a cooperative looter shooter. We can get ricochet rounds, grants ricochet on projectiles, splinter, or damage over time zone. Let's take damage over time zone. I guess we have to hit. It's also got a dodge roll, okay? If it has a dodge roll, it's definitely gonna be roguelite, right? Minus Dark Souls. Oh no! I don't know what's giving us 15 energy every turn. Also, all the people are dead, unfortunately. Barrels explode. Now, was that my damage over time field? What the hell was that? We got some money. I have to say, why? Okay, hold on a second. Oh, no, right. So again, I think this is like a online-oriented game, infinite ammo pickup. So I don't think there's even a pause here. However, This is incorrect. That should be this. This is incorrect. That should be this, because it's very framey. We can probably turn up the quality as well. Okay, it's at 87 FPS. That's a little bit better. But it did get a little bit framey as I was playing through this a little bit. Okay. Chain lightning rounds. Grants bounce, but reduces attack. Impact grid places a zone that deals damage over time on your active skill. Summons multiple thongrams. Let's do chain lightning. It looks like a higher quality upgrade.
Attention.
And we will move on.
Suppression system failure.
That will blow things up.
Containment protocols are now in effect. All containment personnel are to report to their designated posts for breach condition alpha.
I guess with anything AoE focused, like a chain lightning hit, we want to just focus on hitting big targets, and then our bullets will bounce to other targets, right?
This is a priority alert.
That seems to sound about right. Oh my god. I've just learned a secret, which is if you roll through boxes, you break them faster. The stuttering is stupid. Get that stubborn man to evacuate. Friend! Fascinating, a new specimen. Secure the area. All right. Do I have another gun? I do have another gun. Why am I not using the other gun? They really couldn't have made this game seem any more dull at the beginning. Turn on sector defenses. We have another upgrade we can pick up. Okay, payback. Damaging explosion when taking damage. Places a zone that slows enemies on kill. Grants bounce when aiming down sights. Sure. Bounce me some bullets, baby.
This is a priority alert for all
Q.
designated personnel and above. Proceed to priority safe areas for
All right.
all other personnel are to render
So, there's a lot of button presses. Like hold Q and then press F and then to pick up stuff, and then also WASD to dodge. I guess Q probably uses or like recharges your abilities, if I had to guess. Fair enough. It'd be better if I had like an idea what the story was, but I accidentally skipped all the its opening cutscene information.
Sector Bravo, Sector Charlie, Sector Delta, sub-level
If you can restore power, you can turn on
Attention.
security.
Safe areas in sub-level 09 is no longer in use.
All right, we have other abilities too, but they haven't tutorialized though. Tutorialized those, not though.
Other designated safe areas to discretion.
Put that down.
Safe areas in sub-level 09 are now
Hit you. Toss that down. NA.
Sector Alpha, power restored. Attention. Facility rift suppression system is experiencing total failure.
You know,
All vent.
game, I think I could have figured out to go back on my own. Increases fire rate after consecutive shots. Zone on evasion, an aura that slows enemies. You know what? Sure. I mean, I can see what they're going for here. This kind of reminds me a little bit of like those shooter games, alien shooter, zombie shooter, kind of a top-down tactical game. Pierce unbouncing, how does that synergize together? But they're going for a more replayable approach, it seems like.
Containment condition Foxtrot now in effect. All remaining staff are sheltering.
Trying to turn it into a... It's not even really a looter shooter, is it? Because I'm not looting anything. I'm just picking up... What the hell is going on here? I'm just picking up perks and upgrades from the ground. It's like a weird frog man. Fascinating. It's the only thing he says is fascinating. He'll be fine. Pick up. Omnidirectional projectiles. Execute enemies with low health. Fires homing projectiles after successive shots. Why not? This seems like it's just literally an upgrade. Okay. I like the idea, though, of a shooter roguelite with upgrade mechanics. Immediately when I saw the very first assortment of upgrades, my mind immediately went to Nova Drift, where you have all sorts of upgrade mechanics. You can have more bullets on the screen, you can have ricocheting bullets, you can have homing bullets, and all of those upgrades that you take over the course of the run all kind of come together to make your run what it is. And so when I saw that initial perk and it was like, do you want bouncing bullets or split shots? I was like, oh hell, is this gonna be something like that? And while it might be, it doesn't play very well at all. The camera is slow instead of snappy, which makes it very awkward and kind of disorienting to even aim your gun. Kind of makes my brain hurt a little bit, like motion sick wise. Slow moving cameras like this need to be done very situationally, because as you try to aim, the camera moves, you're aiming, which is a problem. Like if I want to aim down, I aim down and then I have to fight the camera's subtle motion to actually aim. It's terrible. One game that does that well is Noida, but I think that for Noida, it's supposed to be awkward, right? You enjoy shooter roguelites with upgrades like Gungeon? Well, except Gungeon, as a shooter, it doesn't really offer you crazy upgrades. Most of the time in Gungeon, you're more focused on getting good guns and dodging well and that type of stuff. You're not really focused on, oh, I've got 18,000 bullets on the screen that all home on enemies. That's the exception, not the rule, unfortunately. You don't often have those kind of cool synergistical runs. Okay, what am I doing here? Am I running? Am I supposed to just run? I think I'm supposed to just run away. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be focused on. Shooting the rift, maybe? Nope. I don't know what the purple NA means. I don't know that much of my chemistry table. Na is salt, sodium. Do I need to be salty? But yeah, like I think the idea of a roguelite shooter, it's a little loud all of a sudden. Let me tone it down a little bit. I think the idea of a roguelite shooter in the same vein, I want the upgrades of Nova Drift in the package of Gungeon. And that could be kind of interesting. But I think this package is... This is early alpha gameplay, it feels like. It doesn't play very well. I hate the camera. The gameplay seems a little slow. It's not clear what I'm supposed to be doing with like abilities and whatnot. It's all just, I use the ability as just a circle on the ground. I expect something to happen. There could be something here. Oh, I've been disconnected. That's the demo? That's the whole demo? Good Lord. But yeah, like it could be interesting if you get crazy builds in a shooter, but I'm not a fan of the package. Well, maybe we can actually view the opening cutscene cinematic. Let's see. It doesn't really play that well, and I'm not at all interested in the characters so far. Now, I did skip a lot of the early tutorial, but it's the standard trope of, it's your first day at work. Let's get to it. Okay, the demo just doesn't seem to actually work correctly, but that's okay. You know, it was probably a demo that was available for Steam Next Fest, and they kept it online, but they took the server component offline because it's good. It's, I think, designed to be more of a online game than anything else. Let me really quickly, because I wanna look at the game a little bit more on the store page. It is oh, Steam is offline. That's what it is. Steam is disconnected. That would explain why the game doesn't work. It is a action RPG isometric looter shooter roguelite, and that's not my own words. That's the game's words. But yeah, I think it could be cool if you had a lot of that roguelite build to the game, but I think it needs to play better. I'm not really a fan of how it plays, and it's kind of hard to criticize it, but it's also kind of hard to criticize it because I haven't played much of it because the demo doesn't work. But yeah, I like the idea of a game like that, but I think this is just too early, really, to criticize even. So I think I just have to like come back later, a year and a half, when it actually has a little bit more development time put behind it, because it's very early right now, it seems. Intentionally so, I think, because it does say like, this is a very early build of the demo. Okay, well, maybe like develop the game a little bit more before you put a demo out there, right? Like, make it a demo to sell me the product as opposed to a demo to make me support the development of your early access title. Whatever.